look at IDP camps historically, the biggest IDP camp is the Dadaab refugee camp in northern Kenya that has a population of 300,000 people. The Kenyan government finally summoned the political willpower to close down those camps. We're a sovereign nation. We cannot allow any extra-continental body, no matter how powerful, to dictate to us how we should run our show. Even in the IDP camps that we have currently, the total number of the IDPs in the officially sanctioned camps in Maiduguri is just a paltry 158,000 or thereabout. In all the satellite camps in Dekwa, in Gamborungala, in Sabongari, in Damboa, in Monguno, in Damasak, in all the other locations across the state, in Bama, in Banki, in Polka, in Goza, the number only 378,000. So in sum, the total number of officially recognized IDPs is just about 500,000. And the number of IDPs living within Maiduguri who are agitating to go back to their communities and pick up the pieces of their lives may number more than 1.5 million. So this is why, in as much as our immediate humanitarian concerns are grave, but we have to look at medium and long-term planning for our society. Yes, the UN agencies and the international NGOs are apprehensive about the impending return of our people to Burma, Goza, and Damasak, but we are the leaders of our people. Our people respect our judgment, and nobody can tell us how we should run the show. Right now in the IDP camps in Maiduguri, we have challenges of early child marriages, of child prostitution, of drug abuse, of gangsterism, of an entitlement complex gradually emerging. If this trend is allowed to continue in the next 1 or 2 years, we shall have a huge problem at hand. Of people expecting to be fed and clothed and taken care of, which is alien to our nature. Giving pittance, giving money, is dehumanizing. And at a point in time, the people will lose their sense of self-worth, their self-esteem, and they will be depending on handouts. And as poor as we are still a very proud people. So this is why we are making a very robust an arrangement for a very robust security architecture to take care of the security needs of our people in Goza, in Bama, in Damasak, so that they can return and start some little farming activities, of which Alhaji Aliko Dangote has shown visible commitment by sending his team to come and assess how they can partner. Not that he wants to make profit. He said so bluntly. He just wants to break even, assist the people to pick up the pieces of their lives. And that's the spirit we are canvassing for. That's the spirit that we align ourselves with. Not about people depending on pittance. And very soon, there will be donor fatigue. Their budget for this year by the UN agencies was $1 billion and $50 million. $1 billion and $50 million. Give me half of this money. Believe me, I can wipe up every crisis in the Northeast. Just have not even the full. Just give me $500 million and see what I can do. But they have so far generated only $268 billion. Even that $268 billion, believe me, I can make this crisis in Borno a thing of the past. And this is just for the immediate humanitarian concerns. Nobody is building hospitals. No one is building schools. No one is building accommodate permanent places of abode like the Dangote Foundation is doing. They are talking of meeting the immediate need, and they are doing it because of the visibility that it comes with it. There are certain things that will go unsung, unappreciated, but I believe posterity will judge the Dangote Foundation much better than some of the high-flying organizations with very huge overheads and so on. Borno is the largest state in the Nigerian Federation in terms of landmass, and it is the most strategically located state in the entire Nigerian Federation. The most important road in Nigeria is not the Lagos-Badagry road. It is certainly not the Katsina-Ilela road in Sokoto or the other border road in Katsina. The most important road in Nigeria, economic-wise, is the Maiduguri-Dikwa-Gamborungala road. Most of the trade between Nigeria and Central African Republic, Chad, Cameroon, up to Sudan and Libya passes through Borno State. So we have no business being poor ordinarily, because for one, we have the largest land resources, and land is the most important of resources which, when properly harnessed, can provide jobs for millions of our people. Our focus is an agro-based industrialization program. We want to create jobs for the people, because I believe once we create jobs, once we engage the youth, believe me, this madness will evaporate, believe me. So I want to assure you that we have the arsenal, we have the firepower to reposition the state agri-wise. And entrepreneurial capitalism is embedded in the very psyche of the average Nigerian. But our people lack the wherewithal to really engage in productive agriculture. Locally, I'm an agricultural economist by training. So I'm at the vanguard of change. And believe me, in the next 6 to 1 year, there will be a sea change in the fortune of the people of Borno. Agriculture, gender empowerment, girl child education, healthcare, especially strengthen the primary healthcare system in this state. And lo and behold, there will be peace and bliss in Borno in the next 6 to 12 months.